Alright guys, hope you're doing good. So in this quick video, I'm gonna walk you through the method that we leverage to help lawyers generate some high paying cases every single month and acquire some high quality leads at a very cheap cost per lead as well, okay? Now, in case if you don't know who I am, my name is Alex. I'm the CEO of Luxury Audio Media. We help lawyers acquire high paying cases every single month through us taking care of pretty much nearly the entire sales funnel for them done for you, where the only thing that they have to do is worry about hopping on calls with super qualified leads that are already pre-sold on working with you, and just hop on there and close a deal and have a new case on the way. So as I said in this video, I'm going to walk you through the process they leverage so that you can get more familiarized with it, and then also if you want, you can go ahead and inject that within your business as well, okay? Now, just letting you know, this similar framework is what we use within our own business as well, to generate upwards of 6 qualified appointments per day on some particular days, and also generate some 15 to 20,000 order days as well, as you can see through some of our payment notifications and screenshots right here as well. And if I just go right into it, the first process itself is to actually generate the traffic and the leads, because you can have the best systems in the world, but if you can't figure out a way to generate high quality leads at a very cheap cost per lead, you will not really succeed, if I'm completely honest with you, right? That's why, this is one of the biggest issues that many lawyers experience, because marketing is not easy at the end of the day, especially with the constant changes within the market, right? And the thing is that if you can actually become good at generating leads and traffic, then you can quite easily beat your competition and scale quite high in your career. So the way how we go about actually doing it is we leverage paid ads from multiple channels such as Facebook, Instagram, and Google to actually generate these leads. And we go about doing them in a way where we are targeting a specific audience, a specific market essentially, right? So that we are able to acquire these high intent leads. And that's the reason why our partners usually have a pretty high conversion on the phone. And right here you can see, screenshots of some of the, campaigns that we're running specifically on Facebook and Instagram right now, where, for some particular campaigns, more as of like ad sets within a campaign, we are acquiring leads for as low as $4.59. So people actually are looking for a solution. They are looking to, take on board a lawyer, essentially an attorney, and they fill in an actual application, and they're interested in, discussing information even further. So that's basically how it really is. And this consists of different offers. Sometimes we give away a lead magnet of some sort to generate a lot of leads and nurture them on the back end. Some other times we go about, offering them a free consultation or a free case evaluation call as an example. Or if the lawyer is open to it, we also can go ahead and set up some ads that go about, presenting a performance-based pricing model where the actual client doesn't pay anything. They only pay, if the case actually is won. So that's basically another one. That offer typically works extremely well because there is basically no risk for the actual client whatsoever. You know what I mean? And typically you can also make more because you're actually charging in a performance as opposed to, hourly or upfront as an example, right? And usually these ads are also connected to a lead form where, we have a couple of qualifying questions for the actual prospect to reply to. And you can get some more information about what is their current situation, stuff like that as well, okay? So the thing is, once the lead comes in through these ads, the next thing that needs to be done is some lead nurturing, okay? Because you cannot just take a lead and book a call with them if you don't have the right process in place. That's why generating leads alone is not enough, right? And you need to have, you need to actually become good at nurturing these leads that you are generating and qualifying them so that they actually see the value in hopping a call with you, right? And the way how we go about doing it is as soon as the lead comes in, we have an inbound caller who essentially calls the leads within the first 5 minutes of them opting in. And the point is for them to essentially have a conversation with them, right? Now, if they don't pick up the phone, we double dial 5 more times. So we double dial, 3 times on the first day and 3 times on the second day. But if they don't pick up, we essentially double dial 6 times total, right? And then we also send SMS, email, and voicemail follow-ups. And the thing is that it's extremely important that you follow up with the leads because that's where most of the conversion happens, right, in this stage. if you generate a lead and you feel quite shy on sending them follow-ups and things like that, and sending them over value so they get nurtured and things like that, then your actual money that you're spending on ads to acquire these leads is going to be, quite frankly, wasted, right? So that's why we have this, very in-depth follow-up system in place, so that we're able to squeeze as much juice of every single lead as possible, right? And on this triage call, what essentially happens is when the actual, inbound caller calls the lead, the inbound caller gets to know more about where they are right now, what they're looking for, what exactly happened, things like that. So for example, if, let's say if the lead comes in and they're looking for a personal injury lawyer, right? Then we ask them a couple of questions as to what exactly is the accident, what happened, how long ago it was, etc., etc. So we can essentially see if they actually are somewhat qualified. And if they are, they actually go ahead and book an appointment between, you and that particular lead, okay? Now, once the actual appointment is booked in, what happens after that is the process doesn't really stop there, because you still don't have them on your phone, right? So that's why it's extremely important to make sure that they show up to the call. So what we do is we have specific process in place to go about doing it. But the point really is, you can be super good at actually booking qualified appointments, but if no one shows up on a call, you are not able to present your offer to anybody, right? That's what the process I'll walk you through below right here is what allows us to achieve a 75% show-up rate for these actual appointments that we book in, okay? So as soon as the inbound caller calls the actual lead and, has a conversation with them, and then goes ahead and actually books a meeting between you and them, what happens is that we go ahead and create a group chat between that lead and you, and then also we do the follow things. But with the group chat, we create the group chat within any given platform that is most suitable for them or for you, as an example, which could be either Facebook Messenger or let's say like Instagram or wherever that might be, essentially, right? And so we do that, and then we also do the following things, where one of them is to confirm with them on the triage call that they are going to show up to the call, that they are good for the call. So when the actual inbound caller has a conversation with them on the phone and goes through the entire conversational script in there, right, and gets to the point and actually goes ahead and goes ahead and actually books the appointment between you and them, the inbound caller then goes ahead and actually says, perfect, just send you the calendar link. I'll let know whatever is the lawyer's name, John, that you are good for XYZ time, XYZ date. So that kind of like, tells them subconsciously that, hey, I need to show up to the call because, this person that I just connected with is going to let, the lawyer, the attorney know that, I'm actually good for the call, essentially, right? So that's basically that. So that's the first thing. And then also the second thing is let them know that we'll share with them some resources in the meantime. So for example, if you have some lead magnets, some tools, checklists, case studies, anything that could be given away as free value to them, then we are going to send out to them as well in that group chat or by email, so they get essentially, they basically consume that and they get nurtured, and then they hop on a call being a little bit more pre-sold and actually working with you, right? And that's what allows us to actually achieve this, pretty good show-up rate, but then also not only the show-up rate, but also the actual closing process becomes a bit easier as well, because they get nurtured before they actually hop on a call with you, and the sales process in general is much, much easier, right? And also what happens is that when we do these things, we also send them out a couple more follow-ups before they actually hop on a call with you, which is essentially, via email or also via SMS or via that group chat itself, where we are sending them, a message, day before the call, so usually about 24 hours before the call. Then also the morning of the day when that call happens, and then also a couple minutes or about 15, 30 to 60 minutes before the call also happens, to basically tell them, hey, looking forward to chatting with you quite soon, essentially, right? So that's really the process, how it really works. Generally speaking, when we work with our partners, what we do is we are essentially like a grow partner that steps in their business, where we take care of this entire funnel done for them, and the only thing that they have to do is hop on a call and actually close the deal. And if I show you visually how that really works, is that we have these ads in place that generate these leads, right? They fill out a questionnaire. Once they fill in a questionnaire, some of them will go ahead and book an appointment right away, while the ones that don't book an appointment, we go ahead and actually have this inbound caller who calls them within the first 5 minutes of the lead opting in, The ones that don't pick up the phone, we send them out SMS messages, voicemail, email follow-ups, things like that. But the ones that do pick up, we go ahead and actually have a conversation with them, qualify them, vet them, things like that. And then after that, we go ahead and book an appointment between the lawyer and them, where they also answer a couple more qualifying questions on the actual scheduling page, such as, what exactly is the incident, what happened, whether they went to the doctor as an example, whether they currently have an attorney already, all that sort of stuff. And so they book the appointment. Then we send out all these follow-ups to ensure they actually show up to the appointment. And then you take the appointment, close the deal, and pretty much you go from there. So that's really the process. Now, if you're interested in seeing how my team can essentially inject this process done for you, then there is going to be a link right below this video. It's going to be the very first link down below in this description of this video. That's going to lead you to a calendar page to book a call with me personally or somebody from my team, where we can take a look at your current situation that you're in, how you're generating leads, how is everything going, and basically walk you through every single component you need to inject in your situation to basically have this exact same system duplicated for you as well. And then if you're open to it, we can go ahead and pretty much do this for you, entirely done for you basically, okay? So that's basically how the process works. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. But other than that, I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Cheers.